is coming up. Okay, so more commissions in the new area, which is kind of fun. Oh, it's the tea guy. Okay. All right. My hand-brewed flaming potent tea is flavorful and strong. Thank you for your continued visit. Would you like to buy some tea or just have a chat? Did you want something? Lately, I've been trying to make something new with fresh herbs, vegetables, and fruits. After some setbacks, I've finally developed a new recipe. This is the new flavor for flaming potent tea. I've followed your suggestions from last time. This one is sure to lift your spirits with its spicy kick. Why don't you come over and give it a try? Boss Dude personally pours you a cup of tea. Here, feel free to give it a try. And if you feel like drinking more, there's plenty where that came from. All right, bottoms up. This cup of tea tastes chillingly cold, like a cold spring under the ice, coursing through your whole body. You are certain that it's a variation of the flaming potent tea because you envision yourself crawling through the snow on the suburbs of Belobog, dressed in thin clothes. The frigid wind slices through you like a dagger, causing pain to shoot through your skin all the way to your soul. An advertisement for a certain carbonated beverage once described this feeling as cold to the bone, colder than staying unloved and alone with each passing day. After that description, it doesn't take much to understand why this product didn't sell so well. So, how does this unsentimental tea taste? Is there any room for improvement? What was the name again? Unsentimental tea. Sounds really profound, right? The name emphasizes the esoteric philosophical concept and fits perfectly with the taste of my flaming potent tea. It's plenty cool idea, isn't it? What is it to experience unseen? That's for you to tell me. Didn't you taste it? You're acting weird. Is everything okay? Did the tea give you any side effects? What was the name of this tea again? Hey, didn't you just ask that question? Don't make me repeat the tea name over and over, alright? No. Something is definitely wrong. You don't even remember what I just repeated several times. All I added to the tea was some peppermint, so why are you having this kind of reaction? Am I allergic to peppermint? I don't think so. You're not showing any allergic reactions. Maybe I added too much peppermint. Whatever. I'll look into it later. I'm really sorry for the memory loss side effects it caused. Here's the compensation I promised. This tea isn't up to par today, it seems. I'll give you a call once I've come up with something new. So minty, it made you lose your memory. My hand brewing flaming potent tea is flavorful and strong. Thank you for your continued visits. Would you like to buy some tea or just have a chat? Did you want something? Lately, I've been trying to make something new with fresh herbs, vegetables, and fruits. After some setbacks, I've finally developed a new recipe. This new flavor for flaming potent tea, I've followed your suggestions from last time. This one is sure to lift your spirits with its spicy kick. Why don't you come over and try? Boss Dude personally pours a cup of tea for you. Here, feel free to give it a try. And if you feel like drinking more, there's plenty where it came from. Alright, bottoms up. As you gulp down the nerve-soothing tea, the spiciness tickles your throat, but the burning sensation soon fades away. The aftertaste has a more subdued flavor profile, evoking a sense of familiarity. Although You can't recall precisely where the sensation comes from. You feel a sense of warmth and security enveloping you, like a feeling of deja vu. You fall asleep almost as soon as you finish the cup of tea. Are you alright, Trailblazer? You fell asleep right after drinking the tea. You were even talking in your sleep. This is just, But thankfully, you've woken up. I've been shaking you for quite some time. If nothing's wrong with you, could you let me know how it tastes, or are you still feeling uncomfortable so that you can't adjust, so I can adjust the recipe accordingly? It tastes good, but somehow it makes me drowsy. Alas, I thought this tea would work when I saw how serene your face looked, but I did not expect it to cause drowsiness. But why did nothing happen when I tried it myself? Are you sensitive to certain ingredients? Ah, forget it. I'll look into it later. Anyway, I'm really sorry about all this. Here's the compensation, I promise. This tea wasn't up to par today, it seems. I'll give you a call once I've come up with something new. Like, what is with this guy poisoning us every day? I don't know. It's new poison every day. My hand-brewed flaming potent tea is flavorful and strong. Thank you for your continued visits. Would you like to buy some tea or just have a chat? Did you want something? Lately, I've been trying to make something new and with fresh herbs, vegetables, and fruits. After some setbacks, I've finally developed a new recipe. This is the new flavor of flaming potent tea. I followed your suggestions from last time. This one is sure to lift your spirits with its spicy kick. Why don't you come over and give it a try? Boss Du personally pours a cup of tea for you. Here, feel free to give it a try. And if you like drinking more, there's plenty where it came from. Bottoms up. You accept the cup of tea and you slowly drink it. Your mind remains calm. You've had your fair share of bizarre encounters on your journey. And how could a cup of tea possibly surprise you now? The warm liquid goes down your throat smoothly, and its comforting warmth causes the corner of your lips to curl into a smile. You're about to congratulate Boss Du on his progress with his new recipe. However, before you can say anything, you are taken aback by the sight of new areas on Boss Du's head that are already showing areas of balding. Developing the new flaming potent tea seems as simple as adding some random ingredients, but you didn't realize that Boss Du was committed, that he even sacrificed his hair. You were impressed by his perseverance. Boss Du looks at you with expectant eyes, but you remain silent. At that moment, you notice the beads of sweat emerging behind his ears. You're unsure if he's nervous, anxious, or lacks confidence in your competency. But why can you see the sweat behind his ears? As you ponder this question, your thoughts come to an abrupt halt, and a cold shiver runs down your spine. Are you alright? How do you like the tea? Looks like you've experienced some hair loss. That's true. I've been staying up late these days, and I've been experiencing terrible hair loss every day when I... Wait, how did you find out? Did something happen? Tell him what you just saw. I see. It appears that the tea has caused some sort of hallucination as a side effect. Well, I wasn't feeling nervous, and of course I didn't lose my hair at all. That must have been a hallucination. In any case, something is wrong with this recipe, and I'll have to adjust it. Oh, and here's the promised compensation. I'll give you a call once I come up with something new.
綿茶は喉越し抜群
My hand-brewed potent tea is flavorful and strong. Thank you for your continued visits. Would you like some tea or just to have a chat? Did you want something? Lately, I've been trying to make something with fresh herbs, vegetables, and fruits. After some setbacks, I finally developed a new recipe. This is the new flavor of Flamin' Potent Tea. I've followed your suggestions from last time. This one is sure to lift your spirits with its spicy kick. Why don't you come over and try? Boss Do personally pours a bottle of tea for you. Here, feel free to give it a try. If you like drinking more, there's plenty where that came from. Alright, bottoms up. While you have no idea what ingredients Boss Do added, you are certain this is the authentic Flaming Potent Tea, as its overwhelming spice and burn goes straight to your brain. You are stunned by the Flaming Potent Tea's bold aftertaste. After shaking your head and taking a moment to compose yourself, you start counting on your fingers how many cups of Flaming Potent Tea you've had. At that moment, you suddenly realize that counting with your fingers is something only March 7th would do. You quickly curl your fingers, but then you start to wonder. March 7th counts on her fingers, because she has 10 of them. But how does Pom Pom count on their fingers? Do they start at 1 and count up to 2? Or start at 0 and end at 0 too? You become completely absorbed in your finger-counting mathematical theories. Wait. Where am I? I was at 2's tea house. Why am I here? Boss 2 might be looking for me. I should probably hurry back. How did I end up at the docks? What was the tea I just tried? Oh, finally, you're back. I was worried about you. You finished the tea and just stormed out. I thought you were irritated by it. I tried to calm you down, but all you muttered was something about the ultimate truth in the universe and the unified theories of maths. At any rate, I don't understand a word. You were walking unsteadily and stumbling, but now I see that you're safe and sound. I'm glad that nothing terrible happened. So, how did you feel about that cup of tea? I'm sincerely sorry if it was a bad tasting experience. I don't even know what happened. From what you're saying, I'm assuming the Flaming Potent Tea has gotten you a little carried away? I'm seeing customers who aren't used to it getting dizzy and talking nonsense after drinking my tea. Perhaps that's why you acted weird. Looks like the Flaming Potent Tea was a bit too flaming and potent. I'll have to adjust the recipe. I'll look into it later. Oh, and here's the compensation I promised. I'll give you a call once I come up with something new.